Right. So, we are back alive with Honkai Star Rail's update. I was gonna stream yesterday, but for some reason my installation got botched, so I had to re-download and reinstall. But here we are. I'm gonna do Feixiao pulls at some point. Yeah, but let's continue on with the story. Last we left off, Danheng and Stell and March almost got trapped, and it just put in text that they managed to get out or something, but let's continue. And I don't know if you can tell, but there is a very loud leaf blower outside. Yeah, so that's cool. It's just mere frames are kind of dying. I don't know. Okay, Yanqing. What's up? After the shackling prison break on the Starskip Haven streets. Seriously, when is this war- Hey, it's Feixiao. When is this war dance gonna start? The Sky Splitter's been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside? Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant. Do they even have that here? Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts. I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So who are you betting on, Bordeaux? Oh, yeah, from the trailer, it is Luca. I think last time I was like, who has red hair and a metal arm? Oh, it's Luca. I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games and Taikian. Huh. This time I decide not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich. Good. Stop gambling. War dance. Hello. It me. Here you are, Echo. I heard you and Mr. Danheng went to meet the judges and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe. There's a revolt. Oh, it's voiced. There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us. Huh? We were protected by the guards. Huh? No, I was planning to take Miss March and Yunli to Stargazer Nevalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity we decided to follow them. Turns out they were actually Boris in disguise as Foxians. It seemed they infiltrated Stargazer Nevalia in order to prepare for Hulei's escape, and we followed their plans by pure chance. Not really, he's still out there. Wonder who provided them with those disguises. How many more Borson have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship? Listen, what's your plan now? The Borson traveled all the way here to infiltrate the Luofu and attempt to rescue their leader with a crafty scheme. This is completely unlike them. To be honest, it reminds me of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, of what the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. At present, all 3 generals are on guard and taking action to hunt down the fugitives and the mastermind behind it all, in order to prevent further trouble. However, if these Borson can disguise themselves as Foxian, where do we even begin to search for them? Those tourists over there are talking about you. Yeah, I heard them too, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported General Jingyuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster. Am I going to defend the ring? The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. It doesn't have to be me. Oh. Nice. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitive soon, Fule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there is someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold? Well said. Hey, it's Feixiao. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yaoqing's warriors. Hey, this has nothing to do with my height. What brings you here, General? Oh, all the generals are on the move already. I mean, you can run super fast, so Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. Hunter must be well fed before the hunt. You still have a good appetite even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao. Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you can enjoy the food. It looks like trash! Genshin food looks like trash! Honkai food looks like trash! Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me. Oh, you give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borson spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time, enjoy the meal, and calm yourself. Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiaoqiu hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes. Jiaoqiu always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that, so there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I fought against Borson abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. Borson were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they're staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike. But when will that time come? No idea. Like I said, it's only one meal away. Excuse me. After shackling prison break and the seat of divine foresight. General Feixiao, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions? Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Luofu. What is the situation at the Shackling Prison? Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. Good news is, the 2 nameless who were trapped in the Shackling Prison are safe and sound. I know I shouldn't use the word great given the situation, but I'm relieved that Echo and Danhong are safe. We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Shenzhou Yaoqing. The Borson have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yukong. Feixiao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is. I have no doubt about General Feixiao's capabilities, General Huai, and I'm more concerned about the war dance. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. March is gonna step in here, yay! Oh yeah, March didn't come with us down there, huh? But now with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty. Should the war dance really be held as scheduled? March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the Shackling Prison is beyond formidable, in case anything goes wrong. So, what do you think we should do? Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now. Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach. Which 2 parties? The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Shenzhou Luofu 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea. Really? The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Oh. They want us to... I don't know. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borson spies at Stargazer Navalia, even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people of the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into the trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything. So, what do? We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened. As if nothing has happened? Yanqing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host's ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened? That's why I called the 2 of you here. One of us is gonna be, it's either gonna be March 8th, or Yunli's gonna be the ringmaster. Are you suggesting? Are you asking me to take Yanqing's place as the ringmaster? You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what if I chose the other one? Well, Miss March is a guest invited by General Jingyuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring? It'll make the Shenzhou Luofu a laughingstock. Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the Lone Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm trusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements. Okay, Lingsha's point of view. 3 dual hours before the war dance convenes in the shackling in the shackling prison. I'm sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General. He's not looking so smug right now. There's no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Shenzhou Luofu, and it's my honor to serve in the Ten Lords Commission. I've grasped the situation on the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison. Borson infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions. Judge Sherry from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable, so I'm taking over her duties and commanding the Armaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas. I and the 2 behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate. Lingsha? What are you actually going to do though, Lingsha? But General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be... It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Fuli has escaped, and the Yanqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borson. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Now he's looking smug again. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held, and how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers are ready to escort him? Finding the answers to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all this. You know, in the trailer, it said that, like, Feixiao has betrayed the Alliance, right? Friggin', and she's also affected with Moon Rage or something. The promotional materials, like, once all the Borson are gone, then she's only got herself to hunt or something like that. I don't know. What if... And I'm terrible with theories. This is probably wrong. But what if Feixiao orchestrated this so that she could kill, like, Hule once and for all? I don't know. But Imbiber Lune and frickin' Jing Liu was also in that trailer fighting, so I don't know, with them. I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task. For a long time, the Sidon force has begun pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here. The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General. I'm gonna check something. Nanheng and Lingsha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey. Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master, so where would you like to start, General? Let's start with those Borson disguised as Foxians. My people have already prepared the evidence. I need to check something. Okay. Investigate the Borson corpses in the hall. According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Novalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borson in disguise. This is one of the bodies. Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian. My alchemist detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borson were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borson share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borson to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians. So in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed? An infiltration technique in general, so huh? The formula and technique seem oddly familiar. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck form and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in Borison's body, they're one and the same, weren't they? The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same. Since ancient times, the Borson have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings, yet in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable. If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please, follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I don't know what Lingsha does. You also replaced... Does she do... Is she like a break support or something? Bruh. I've heard that she kind of replaces Gallagher, but is she break focused? I don't know. Let's just put Ranmei in here for now. I've captured the nature and medicine in my sensor. The nature of the medicine. Wee woo wee woo wee woo. Range. That's wee. So what does your technique do? Buff. Buff. Start a battle. Immediate. So she has a summon. Okay. I also didn't catch the dialogue. Was I supposed to go up or down? Yes. Ah, come on. You know what? Screw it. Oops. Get the out of here. One. You get back here. Thank you. Because pop and pop, pop, pop. Out of here. I guess I was supposed to go down. Prison guard has collapsed on the ground, her body twisted unnaturally. Examining the remains of the warden. Incredible strength, the attacker shattered the warden's bones with a single blow. Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borson possessed. It's likely the work of Hule. Let me be so bold to ask, is this Borson truly that formidable? I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingsha. To the Alliance, Borson have always been the most formidable adversaries, and Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borson packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly pushed the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations, and I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Jingliu! Even with the medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with a frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon casts the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red. If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? They couldn't figure out how, right? Isn't that what I said before? On the Shenzhou Zhuming, the judge cast those unforgivable, nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Oh. Sure? Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Wolf kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Lofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Shenzhou Zhuming. talking about herself. What did Lingsha do again that caused her to be exiled? I understand if you hold grudges. No, it's not voiced. Oh, no. I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingsha. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only imprisoned, I can shed some light on that too. I'm just a healer, and I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General. Alright, let me tell you more about it as we go. Get the frick! Ah, trick snacks. Up. Did this Cloud Knight also take on the medicine? Lingsha peels open the Cloud Knight's armor and stretches out her hands to search for a moment. No, there's a Borson in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form. All these Borson are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there are also 2 Borson disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold a position of power. Let's search elsewhere. Me. Thank you. Get the frick out of here. I know that didn't line up properly. Whatever. Lava! Yay. Prisoners on the ground, the joy of regaining freedom and sudden shock. These 2 expressions are frozen on his pale face at the moment of death. Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all the blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act. Exsanguination? Despite being a long-lived species, the Borson are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the Shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal? Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force, but in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Lingsha, casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it, but unfortunately, the Foxians didn't agree to that. They wanted to torture him. Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borson, but Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns, and so the Borson kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Shenzo Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in Shenzo Lofu, Miss Lingsha. As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule. An extraordinary achievement, therefore the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Shenzo Lofu as an honor, I assume? I trimmed my nails a bit too far. Ouch. I don't know. Whatever. It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lingsha. Allow me to explain it to you. Later, that is. Is this faster? If I time it right? Oh, let me through! Weeble, 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 weeble. Weeble, 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 weeble. Weeble. The wolf-shaped mech disintegrates into a pile of metal. Yinqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borson. Is this what they were transporting on the ship? Excuse me. Biomimetic weapon that will auto-restart even after being turned off. Yes, the Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borson biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance. Perhaps to these scholars, Borson are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borson attacked the ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them? No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break. The skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindset is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices. Something seems to be hiding in the metal on the ground, ready to move. Watch out, this thing's still alive. Let me see what links show after that. They can regenerate even after suffering such severe attacks. The reputation of long-life species has crossed the line. Okay, so what does Lingsha do? Okay. Using skill summons her summon when taking action, follow-up attack. Deals fire damage, prioritizing targets about toughness greater than 0 and fire weakness spells 1 debuff from all allies, huh? Using skill dispels debuffs from all allies, huh? Increases break. Okay, so yeah, she is break focused. That's why people are saying she replaces Gallagher. Because she's a break healer. And she dispels debuffs from all allies instead of just one. I think I forgot to do her trial. I'm using technique. Okay. Oh, come on, where's the debuff? Oh, effect res, okay. The Fuyan bunny thing. I still don't know what Moon Rage really does. If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again. Let's see what this does again. Oh, that's kind of cute. Also, is that just how her skin goes? It just... We don't actually know what species she is, right? But it just sort of fades into red along her arms and legs. But is she actually out yet? No, I don't know. Maybe she's not. The giant machine goes silent again. Like a wounded beast drained of blood, it can no longer move. You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned on the Luofu instead of the Yaqing General. You've been reserved in response. Could it be that such arrangement wasn't an honor? The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule and the Yaqing lies in the very mech in front of us. Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes, just like with the mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaqing share a bloodline with the Borson, and just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called Moon Rage. Moon Rage. Yep, Feixiao. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did, so... Exactly. While Borson see Moon Rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borson control the power of Moon Rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions are asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions, but the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borson, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing. That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule on the Luofu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning. Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations. The sedition of Imbibiter Lune. Does she know? Danheng? Does she know? By imprisoning Hule and the Shenzhou Lofu, the marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaqing Foxians and warned the Shenzhou Lofu to refrain from repeating its mistake. That was a necessary trade-off. The Shenzhou alliance is not solely without Shenzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Shenzhou natives, form an alliance will there be a promising future for all. Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Shenzhou Dooming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of disciples of Sanctus Medicus? You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Shenzhou Dooming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Danheng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth so that he would regain the memories of his past life? Oh? Who is this, though? Who was her mentor? What did you just say? She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master until your arrival now. If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General. Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you. Thanking me? All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead? Your eloquence is indeed impressive. The divine foresight. You won't even leave me an excuse to hold a grudge against you. She looks so done. Well, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides. It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going. He's looking smug again. He's grinning. Pop. Where are my rupees? Pop. Trash. Yes. 3 trash. In 1? That's a deal. Pop. Pop. A mass of bodies. A fierce battle must have been fought here. Examine the Marstruck remains. These Marstruck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners. How can you tell? These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle. The messenger named Mose did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. As the other attackers, aside from the Borson, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people. Hide their tracks? Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they use Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them. You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be? What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw? Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with the map of the Shackling prison, and considering the Vidyadhara's movement in the prison's construction, involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicions about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borson need medicine to disguise themselves suggests that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borson would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicions about the Preceptors. I don't remember who the Preceptors are. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borson and aid in Hule's escape? They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since the sedition of Imbabur Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the lawful, Miss Lingshaw, I believe you understand the implications. However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager, who exploited the weakness within the lawful and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, Fantilio. Please remember, General, that everything I mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone with within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof. So, what's your plan, Miss Feixiao? I'll send an invitation to the preceptors. An invitation? The preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Wolfwood. Now I'll send them the remains of these Marstruck soldiers and the route map I found within the prisoners' possessions. Then I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. Huh? You're just being, like, straight up? Isn't that basically saying, hey, what? Like, do you know anything about this? I don't know. I'd like to hear their explanations. Are they gonna come, though? Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you handle this matter, Miss Feixiao. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. What if they just go and kill her? And don't worry, even if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light. Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaching messenger who's taken hostage. Huli was starving in Shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe. Back to Jiaoqiu. 2 dual arrows before the war dance convenes. Exalting Sanctum. As I said, I'm a healer, but my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others? Oh, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them? Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot. Okay. That doesn't make him eat it, though. You're just putting it in his mouth. Is he swallowing? I don't think so. You have quite a sense of humor. I heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite. It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now, otherwise I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot. That's still not making him eat them, though. I'm just kidding. The answer's quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with mincemeat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers, and even a fussy child can enjoy them. Can I just boil your tongue in a hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jingliu recently returned to Luofu, right? Well, she did come back, but unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Shenzhou ship. With Luochua, somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have not actually done that quest. You really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Huli's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borison and savages who know nothing about the Shenzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks, like the jade abacus you're carrying and the side cranes in the sky. He hasn't opened his eyes yet, he's fine. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open. His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. It will wear off soon, right? Who this? Who's the— oh, is this his Hule's form? Lord Hule. You pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years we were the ones who allowed you to live and granted you civilization, but in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Shenzhou people. Oh, his eyes are open. Well, it's alright. As long as you catch a sign of your masters, you'll be immediately returned to us, no matter how far you run away. I'm sorry, I need to disappear for a moment. Our turn. Funimo pointing out that they were the runaways. Run away, he said. Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away right now. The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you that these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home, Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's Claw of the Yaching, by Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear, like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you. Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, a Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Mock Talk, is he speaking the truth? He isn't lying. That lily beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder. A thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book. She's talking about Feixiao. Feixiao was a war slave? And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pact has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive, and who sent you here? In our darkest hours, there was a prophet of the Master of Immortality named Mungus, who showed us the way. Her guardians brought us hope. Who's that? This prophet Mungus. What does she want? The prophet made this proclamation. The Borson have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality. Is that another Lord Ravager? Wait, no. Another abundance thing. I don't know. And the prophet told us that the Foxing General of the Yacheng would take you to her ship during the Luofu's war dance. And that would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it. What are your motives? That so-called prophet lied to all you. She just sent you here to die. But our prophecy has come true. Warhead is right here with us. You're not out yet, though, is the thing. Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage known as the Lawful. Let me kill this unruly lowly beast, Lord Hule. I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Wolf is distracted by the stupid war dance, so this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you have returned to your territory, your revenge against the Shunto ships will be within reach. Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pact, at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet, and become a mere puppet in her clutches? Our plan is full of flaws. The only path she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up, a wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you're so confident in Cloud Knights will close the ports, Cho, I'm not giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw. Wait, what did you just say? Oh my lord. Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Mock Talk? No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I'll always unquestioningly follow your orders. I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Jiao? You'll come back, because Foxtons like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away. Oh, well, I mean, this is actually a character for Akron, so... Welt. Pop. Can't believe you actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No, perhaps I can just escape. Foxing with a cold expression gazes at Jiao Cho. There is sharp pressure to the gaze, carrying as if a warning to the healer that says, every clever little thought you bear might lead to severe consequence you'll come to regret. Just as I suspected, he's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Feixiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll just do as he asked. No. Star Skiff pilot is just an ordinary but hardworking individual who ferries people from place to place every day. Understand, if you thoughtless ask him for aid, you'll reap severe repercussions regardless if the outcome is a success or failure. Remember, be mindful of your words and actions. Would you like to board my Star Skiff? You notice that the Foxton passengers near the Star Skiff are also looking you up and down. Huh? How many passengers can you accommodate? Well, my little Star Skiff can't accommodate that many, but I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing Star Skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. Is the red option supposed to be the good option or the bad option? I don't know. Let's close the ports. Close the ports? No, why would you do that? Oh, I guess I screwed up. Alright, can you keep this quiet, huh? Keep what quiet, huh? Come on, spill if you have something to say. You deliver a message to the Realm Keeping Commission for me? The Realm Keeping Commission is right up ahead. Look, I've got business friends, so why don't you go there yourself? I don't know. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to pick the red options? There's that warning thing, but I don't know. Can I just, like, do this? Kool-Aid, where are you? You want this? You want to experience the power of an emanator of Niobe? Where'd you go? Pop, pop, pop. Bad and easy. Realm Keeping Commission, orderly is not accustomed to handling emergencies like this one. Understand if you thoughtless ask him for aid, you'll okay. I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to visit in the war dance, to assist in the war dance. I need your help. If I can help you. So I'm supposed to choose the options in which I will reap the consequences, I guess. And you need any help? Messenger from Shinzo Yaching? Orson hiding in the exalting sanctum. You must deliver this news to the Cloud Knights. Orson, here? Are you serious? Those Orson are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the Cloud Knights immediately. Will you please wait here for a while? I'll find a soldier. No, I can't do that. No. What is this architecture? What is this layout? What is this city planning? Who did this? Nothing seems out of the ordinary in the harbor. You're filled with anxiety. Suspicious ferryman. Stop asking him. Off duty now. Go bother someone else. Familiar scent on the Foxian pylon. Oh, the warhead wants to leave, huh? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you. Warhead sent me here to check on the situation. Has the Cloud Knights closed the ports? No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize starships headed to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape. The ports haven't been closed. What's going on? Stalling will help. It's time to confront Hula and see what tricks he's up to. Cloud Knight soldier here on duty is alone and without reinforcements. Someone's staring at you from not far away. Oh. Well, all this stuff is optional, so if I choose all the red ones and then he's gonna be like, what are you trying to do? I'm just wandering around. Can you please provide more details? Quick, kill this guy! Are you sure about that? Wait, I recognize you. You're the lost Yaching messenger. How are you here? I was brought here by the Borson. Please make sure you report this news. Alright, I'll call for reinforcements. Alright, time for me to get killed, right? Time for Jiaocho to get killed? So, what's his flowchart of me telling everyone? They're back, Jiaocho. Come take a good look. Who are these people? And I says there's official business that requires my cooperation. Are they all part of the thing? Are all part of his plan? What are you trying to do, Mock Talk? What are you trying to do? You have nothing to do with this. Nothing to do. I told you to go to the port, check the situation, but you never gave you permission to talk with others. Remember, these people died because of you. Ah, frick. Frick. I am a terrible person. Sickening cracked bones echoed through the small courtyard. There's no scream, not even sound of struggle. You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule? Exactly as you said. So have the Cloud Knights closed the ports? No. Huh. I'm gonna have to look up what happens if you don't talk to them and whatever. They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise. For fear is more deadly than claws and fangs, especially during a festive time like the war dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no escape from me, Jiao. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you, but remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people die because of you. Now let's talk about the fox in general you serve, Moktok. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer. Alright. Tall man stretches out a finger and touches his shoulder blade with a movement so fast it's not visible. It's as if a dagger has cut away a piece of flesh and the pain pierces down to the bone. Alright. Good, at least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain. Fine, I'll tell you what you want to know about her, but I expect something in return. What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me? You can torture me until I talk, or let's save us both some time, Warhead. Here's a question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borson aren't supposed to live that long or possess such regenerative abilities. So, is that why the Shenzo Yaching want to take me away? To some I'm a hostage, but to others I hold a secrecy desire. I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxens come and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of Min Rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borson and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret, so they resorted to the most brutal punishment they can imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao? Oh, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all. Healer of the Yaching. You seek power to share with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Diran, the ancestor of the Borson, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borson and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle, the lunar embryo. Diran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired, a heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. How typical. That's all you want, but I only know the truth. But only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borson warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment, but now this heart is beating once again. Alright, now it's your turn to tell me. Tell everything about the Merlin's Claw. Yo, chill, I found you. Hey, Mose. Back to me. I actually feel really bad about getting those people killed. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that they'll just kill them. Am I stupid? Yes, I am. I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borson? Yeah, that's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Mose? General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts. If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borson? Why are we returning to Stargazing Navalia? Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borson. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey. How can Hule possibly hunt us down? You're joking, General. He's just a wolf who's been in prison for several centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lofu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey? Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borson that can easily be killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lofu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable. To whom the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment. Exactly. That's why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for their prey at the most advantageous position. Is Stargazing Valley the most likely place for them to come to? What would we do if we were the what would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? Well, we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd. We don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now? A star skiff to get us out of the Wolfu. The Borson we discovered at Stargazing Nevalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape. We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where we found those Borson and corner our prey. Back to me, baby. You know what? Frick off. Thank you, thank you. This is where we ran into the boar. Excuse me. Borson last time looks the same as usual, because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Will the Borson notice something? Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the Starskip will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared the plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borson want to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazing Valley to check the situation. Are you suggesting that there are Borson here at Stargazing Valley right now? This is an automated area, so don't you think there are a bit too many people here today? Firstly, look at the two Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Just say that when they're within earshot. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members, and obviously he's not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing artisanship commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate. Hi. How are you? Don't you know the Stargazing Valley is on lockdown now? Hey, chill out, they're just a few lost tourists. Stargazing Valley is on lockdown now? The Stargazing Valley is the shipbuilding port of the Shenzhou Lofu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right? Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port. That makes perfect sense. You're now investigating the Borson? Yeah, we received orders from the higher-ups, so we blocked off this area to prevent any further interference. Thank you for your understanding. I don't know. They okay? Lieutenant Yenching and General Feixiao, you're aware of the Borson prison break, right? Yeah, I've received the news and I'll be on the alert. Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual? No, everything is normal on ship. Nothing out of the ordinary. Location. This is not a location for a Cloud9 guard duty, is it? Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter? Yes. You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything? Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go aboard and witness Lieutenant Yenching's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenching, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead? Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to. Alright. And then... last guy. Hey, you there. Please refrain from wandering around Stargazing Nevalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenching. Aren't you wandering here as well? I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue. Peculiar issue? Yeah, we've had some unscheduled starships being constructed at the stock in Stargazing Nevalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending starships from before the war ends had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss this later. So it seems that some Borson have returned to Stargazing Nevalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious. Is it bad that it's not obvious to me? I did say I was stupid, so... I don't know. I think it's generally here to investigate the starscapes as he claimed. In my opinion, staff members from the Faring Commission are the most suspicious. Oh yeah, it's not under lockdown, so how would they know? Huh. Okay, yep. I am smooth-brained. Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened? Stargazing in the Valley is not under lockdown. But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazing in the Valley as on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans. If Footy's disguise has been exposed, even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us. Alright. Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazing in the Valley is on lockdown now. No, I never issued such an order. Who are you? Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I'm certain you've heard my name. Now I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule? This woman. She's the general of the Yao Qing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her. What does Bloodlust do again? I don't know what Bloodlust does. Bruh, oh, run. Tell Lord Mock talk about this. Letting him escape? Why didn't you kill me? Because I need answers. You are our war slaves, so you should know us, descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine, try whatever you want, but I assure you won't be getting anything from me, only fangs and blood. If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death. That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, he didn't catch my partner. He will alert them. I mean, but Feixiao runs pretty fast, right? From the trailer. Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape, because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout. They're gonna track him. Erg. Boop, dead. Is this how you leave one side open? You let the Borson escape so you can track him? This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borson. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borson get great satisfaction from the struggles of their victims. Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced? Well, just a hazy past I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them. But you're Foxian, right? With Moon Rage. Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Shinzo ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Borson roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yao Qing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property, cannon fodder used to slow down the Shinzo attacks on the battlefield. But you survived. Not only that, you became the general of the Yao Qing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General. Speaking of stories, you reminded me that now's not the time for them. Mose, you sent the warning from Stargazing in the Valley. How's the situation on your end? I found them. Jiacho's trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself. Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there. I believe the warning we send will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer in the Valley. What do we do next? The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Jiacho. One duel before the war dance convenes. Exalting Sanctum. Please save me. I want to live, Doctor. Jiacho, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot. Hurry. I see. How's the front line? The Borisan beasts have already landed on the Fanghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well. What about General Yaru? Yaru? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this. She asked me to tell you she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud-Peered telescope. Is this person Feixiao? I'm not good at telling the voices. Don't ask you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open, just like her blood pressure's dropping. Do you hear me, Judge Hill? Or is the Cloud Knight this person that he's trying to heal? Never mind. Unclear. Give me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I'll bring her back. Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Judge Hill? Or maybe it is her. I don't know. That's the girl. He saved her or something? I don't know. I do, loud and clear. So she saved you all in that great battle on the Shenzhou Fanghu 3 decades ago, but to your surprise, you discovered her Borisan bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pact. What a twist of fate. Turns out she came from the same clan I am. So he did, so that person was Feixiao. Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borisan bloodline. Mutt, despicable mutt. And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisan. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves and a curse for foxes. For Borisan, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxens with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that fox in general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she'll be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle. Anyway, do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time I've devoted my life to bring back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled, but I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle, and then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws and your jaws amidst the flames of crashing starscapes, and under the Lux arrow of rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle and dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why are they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why won't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost. I can smell your desperation all the way down to your bone marrow. Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With the coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. This is sounding a little bit like Erwin. The deaths are given meaning to those that remain. I don't know how the quote goes. I was not actually really into Attack on Titan. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason: witnessing your death with my own 2 eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Feixiao. The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising. Did you already know this? Yes, I did. As Borisan, you understand the value of death more than anyone, and as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart. Can you even feel respect with a corrupted heart? Of course, because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, give the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise, yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Man's a poet. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisan truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future, a future that belongs to me. My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargaze Valley has been discovered. We must act quickly. That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise? It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the war dance will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes, and if our starscapes try to escape, we'll be spotted. Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where's your Borisan dignity? As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borson packs, there's still hope. Hope? The Borson have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bring me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar trying to use Durin's offspring. Rock Talk. Let me tell you how the Borson will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Shenzhou. We will be ravenous wolves walking amidst a herd of lambs with their fangs bared. Didn't you say you needed a disguise to get out? Like, why are you in disguise now? What? I don't know. Like, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this. Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everywhere, everyone is the pack. Oh. And then he turns into it. That's how it works? Huh? So it's literally like a werewolf or something? Is that how it works? Noctop, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear, we don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren, use it to infect those foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me. Jia Chou. Mose, run. No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaching. Tell your general. Tell her that I'll unleash a massacre here, drowning the Shenzhou Wolf in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs, we shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate. Where satiation lies, the cowards in Forgotten's corners meet their unworthy demise, yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Did you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory. Back to March 8th. Alright, the war dance is about to commence. Sky Splitter. Wow, the Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst. Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they don't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you? Here on the Ringmaster behalf of, what did I get? As a representative of the Shenzhou Lofu, I will defeat all challengers. That's the spirit. It sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Lofu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan. Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you're defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Shenzhou Lofu shall be taken by the Juming. Master Lee, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence? March, think about the great storms that you nameless on the Express have weathered among your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a bit more relaxed looking at it that way? What a great pep talker. I don't know. Let's get going then. I trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get into the ring and prove myself. Let's go. You still look kinda dead. Master Lee, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there's no such thing as completely ready. Okay, I don't know what I was just doing right now. I was on autopilot. Something. Brain. What brain? Shall I do my my Feixiao pulls now? I think I'll do my Feixiao pulls because I think this is a good place to. Oops. I think this is a good place to leave off for story for now because I've got stuff to do later. Maybe attending a local and I need to go commit unconscious for a little bit. So start recording instead of just streaming. How many pulls do I have? That is 26,000. 160. I've got 162 pulls just from the Jade. And I've got 21 more pulls from the tickets. How much pity am I at? Let's see. I actually don't really know what Feixiao does. I just kind of need win DPS like really bad. My only win DPS is Dan Heng. I wouldn't really call Sampo a DPS. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. I am 40 pulls in. I am at 50-50. Let's go. Boop. So this is 50. Sad. Oh, is this a new Harmony? Who's this for? Because where's attack? Same paths. If two or more. Okay, it's not specifically for the Harmony character, but okay. $60. Eek. Luca. Wait, is he boosted right now? Because of the story thing? He is. Okay. 70. Wait. Have I? I have not. Because I couldn't. Because I was poor. Because I hadn't been pulling. Alright. 70. This sucks! I'm going healing. Nope. 80. Okay. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Blah. All right. That's tragic. Well, that's very unfortunate. Where is the channel? I kind of wanted to go for Feixiao's Lycon as well if I won 50-50, but okay. 76? 77. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. Alright, yeah, because my hunt Lycons, I mean, just Lycons in the only 5-star hunt Lycon I have is the free one from Herta's shop. 20. $30. 40. Come on. And I haven't gone a single modes either. 50. Holy crap. 60. Okay. Okay. Not bad for this one, except, you know, lost 50-50. So this is 60, right? So, what is it? 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. Man. That's unfortunate. Alright, I pull on light cone. I pull on the light cone. I'm 4 pulls in. Cause I want to save for future stuff, but huh. I don't know. Okay, screw it. 14. Oh, okay, okay. Hold. 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 Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 10. Okay, cool. That is what's the word? Is fix is not the right word. That's compensate. This compensate's not the right word either. I don't know. That brings it back for me. Okay, cool, cool. 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, can't ask for more than that. Where's Mose? Bruh. Where is Mose? I'm gonna throw another one. There it is. Okay, okay. What do his Eidolons even do? I don't know. I don't actually know what he does, but okay. You know what? While I'm here, since I am here, might as well do this. I don't know how many. I don't feel like checking. Oh! Oh! How many pulls am I in on this one? I guess I should have checked. Huh. Alright. Let's go. Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Yay! I don't know how it goes. I'm sorry, Lunacy. I know you wanted to see me pull, but you're not here. 2, 3. Four. Bruh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Let's just see my history. So that was 4 pulls. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 81. Okay, yeah, I figured it was about time. Yeah. No. That's no. Is what am I at, E2 now? E2 Yenching, bro. What? This is so sad. Oh, I finally get the last ones for Asta though. Cool. The 6th one is the big one, right? The 6th one and the first one. Alright, where's Feixiao? Tragic. Okay. I don't think I have enough of the boss materials. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop doing the recording bit. Record my pulls specifically. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough boss materials. So close. That is a square. 4 more times. I don't think I have 120 stamina right now. Alright. Whatever. I got lucky back with the... Unlucky to lose 50-50, but Feixiao herself came at a decent one, and the light cone was also very early. So, that is a... I think that is a good place to leave off. That'll be it for this stream. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow again earlier in the day because tomorrow I'm also probably going to go to a local tournament. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you drop by the stream, if you're lurking, thank you. If you are watching the VOD, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And leave some feedback down in the comments below. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.